channel, and this week's video is going to be about report card day in Jamaica. Lego. During the dreaded report card day, there are 3 phases that I'm going to walk you guys through right now, and hopefully at the end of the video it will help some of you guys to go through it smoothly from now on. So you know what to expect, you know what normally comes, and for those who don't know, you're about to learn. Phase 1, preparation. You know you didn't do your best, so you start gearing up for what's ahead. You begin planning your excuses.
Nah, she said she put that one in. Oh, that test, everybody failed that, but I got that as well. That's just old. That's just old.
Sweet talking your parents, and even start dropping a few hints here and there that you may have failed a few of your exams, you know, just so they're not completely shocked and flip on you when the actual day comes. Also, during phase 1, take a hand rag. You are going to need it, right? A hand rag is so necessary, and we all know that we all take a hand rag on a day like this because you can use that hand rag for one of 3 reasons: to wipe sweat, to wipe tears, or to cover your face if your parents decide to. Phase 2, Box Down Day, or for the English people, Boxing Day. On a Jamaican calendar, Boxing Day is December 26th. However, us students, we all know that our real Boxing Day is whenever report card day comes around. Can I get an amen? Now this is the most important phase, and what happens during this phase depends on the type of parents you have. The journey to school to pick up your report card is unlike any other car ride you have ever had in your life. The car is silent, and even if your mom is not a Christian, she begins singing that dreadful gospel music that just makes you want to sweat. It will be done. All the troubles and triumphs when I get home. On the other side, I'm gonna. So you arrive at school with your parents and you start looking around and you see all of your friends with their parents. Now, on a day like this, it is an unwritten rule not to go and talk to any of your friends. Why? You don't want to give your parents any kind of ammunition to use against you after they have collected your report. After all, you don't want your friends to get blamed for you doing so poorly, right? But even then, there's always that one kid in your class that you're always chatting up in class with and idling with and whatever, that just never seems to get the memo on report card day that you should not come talk to me, especially if I'm standing right there with my mom. And that kid will always walk up to you and start talking a whole bunch of unproductive foolishness, which, by the way, never usually bothers you on a normal day, but because it's report card day, it's unproductive. But the kid comes up to you, starts talking a whole bunch of unproductive foolishness, right? And you just have to be there like, not today, Billy. Phase 3, the aftermath. So your mom has gotten your report, she has spoken to a few of your teachers, and now it's time to go home. Usually at this stage, she's the quietest she's been all day, and it's very hard to read her to know how she feels about your performance. However, there are usually a couple of ways of knowing without her even saying anything about it. Right now I can only think of 2 ways that I'm about to name for you guys, but if you guys can think of any more, please be sure to comment them down below. I'll be glad to read them, and I'm sure other people would be happy to know what they are too. Number 1, this may be a bold move, but try talking to her. Ask her a question. Nothing too complicated, make it a yes or no question. If she responds with a yes or no, you're safe. If she responds with one of these, watch out. But if she responds with this look, it's a wrap. You're done. You are done. And the second way is just to keep quiet and watch to see what she gives you to eat afterwards. If she takes you to Burger King, KFC, Pizza Hut, or any other place like that, you're safe. If she takes you to Juicy Beef, watch out. But if she takes you to a mini mart and says, go and grab a snack quick, fam, you're done. You are so done. The moral of the story is our parents work so hard all year round and spend all this money on us. just for us to do well in school. That's our only job as children. Do well in school. That's all we have to do. We have no more responsibilities. Remember to stay in school, kids, and do your best. Thank you guys so much for watching this week's video, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, I'm your girl Ladeen saying live Ladeenly. Bye.